I think this was shown in the movie theater if I remember, but I actually saw it on video cassette when it came for the home market release. And I was shocked when I first saw it that it had blood and death. Like the way they portray it, I was like, wow, violent Batman. And of course, this based on the Batman anime series Batman that most of the people from my generation will grow up on too. You know, I was born from the late 70s, 80s, 90s. Yeah, part of my childhood. I could be an old man, still be part of my childhood anyway. I don't care. I watch cartoons now. Not ashamed to admit. Are there any good American cartoons, by the way, in 2012? Oh yeah, Young Justice. You see, there's some good American cartoons left. I mean, come on. Anyway, Batman, Mask of the Phantasm. The mystery. Who is the Phantasm? Who is trying to portray who everyone thinks Batman's killing gangsters while it was Phantasm that was killing the gangsters. So these gangsters are getting killed by this mysterious figure, this mysterious death-like smoky figurine with a Green Reaper acts for a hand. And Batman is like investigating why these gangsters are dying one by one. And who is this mysterious figure? And you know, mysteriously, got this beautiful woman appear to Bruce Wayne's life again. And you have this moment where Bruce Wayne and the girl actually knew each other, and they have a flashback seeing how they fell in love. And Bruce Wayne also met her father, and her father was dealing with gangsters. This was in the flashback scene, and these are like the gangsters that are dying from one by one in the present age, you know, and with present time, I mean. So Batman's discussing his in doing his investigation, by the way. Oh, by the way, there's no Robin in this fucking movie. Excellent! No Robin, this hardcore Batman. Anyway, back to the point. So, he's figuring out why these gangsters are dying, and you got this, councilman who's also dating Bruce Wayne's ex-girlfriend, you know, and, mainly when it develops, you find out that later on one of the gangsters that survived, that's alive right now, that Phantasm did not attack, is going to the Joker and begging Joker, hey, I need you to kill the Batman, you know, because Batman's going bad, so he's killing people. So Joker's like, okay, fine, he's gonna go try and stop Batman, but actually he turned against the gangster, you know, make him like an evil Joker like himself, with his evil toxin. And he set up the Batman, but it wasn't Batman, it was Phantasm, of course, killing these gangsters one by one. And Joker finds out that you're not Batman, pretty obvious it was you know, that's doing the killing, because Joker knows Batman will never kill. So it was like, Joker was kind of curious, like, you know what, let me use this gangster and find out what is really going on with Batsy. And while that was going on, Batman, it was he found Phantasm, and he finds Phantasm on the rooftop, and then Phantasm disappeared while the cops are going after Batman, thinking that Batman was the one killing these gangsters. He's on the run, and mysteriously, Bruce Wayne's ex-flame saves Batman. With the old flame knew Batman was Bruce Wayne anyway, because she knows, you know, because she loves him. And anyway, while Alpha and Bruce Wayne's old flames taking care of him, getting back to his health pretty much, getting back to shape a little bit, real quickly. You got Phantasm. You got like Batman figured out that one of the gangsters in the picture, right, was actually the Joker before he became the Joker, you know, and he was like the guy that kills the woman's father, you know, because the woman's father in the flashback, he was dealing with these gangsters in the past, and of course you can figure out what's going to happen next after that when the Phantasm is going after the Joker, and Batman finds the Joker. Later on, Batman finds out that Phantasm behind the mask was actually Batman's old flame. You know, she was behind it all this time. She was the killer behind the Phantasm costume, and she wants revenge for her father's death against the gangsters that betrayed him, and and Joker for killing her father, And then Bruce Wayne, aka Batman, stopped his old flame from killing the Joker because she's not the killer, and of course they defeated the Joker, and she went to her separate ways while Batman went to his separate ways. Excuse me. So they both went their separate ways, and of course Joker's arrested and shit like that. But all in all, this movie was good. It was actually enjoyable. Though we had action, but I like how it builds up with the story really well with the flashback of the flashback of Bruce Wayne and his love interest and how he plays part of the story in the present time. It kind of like reminds me of Highlander Part 4. You remember Highlander Part 4? The one with Adrian Paul and what's that guy's name? Christopher Lambert, when they teamed up. But you actually have that love story with Adrian Paul and that woman from the flash, how they have the flashback scene and how they are in the present time. I kind of like that, Batman the Master of the Phantasm kind of reminds me of that. But to be honest, this movie actually this movie came before Highlander 4. But still, I'm just giving you an example. Like it kind of reminds me of that style, how the two love interests, how you see Bruce Wayne actually fell in love. He was actually like, hey, I wasn't always the Dark Knight, I was a human being. I mean, really, I was a human being. I could fall in love too, And it shows you early part of the career how Bruce Wayne became Batman early on, and he had to pick out. He could pick the woman or becoming Batman. And when he engaged her in the flashback, he engaged to the woman, to marry her. The woman that loves Bruce Wayne has to like dump him because she has to go with her father to Europe because the gangster's gonna kill her. And later on in the flashback, the father ended up dying anyway because the Joker caught up. But if I had Man of the Gangster, who happens to be the Joker later on, that will kill the dad. But yeah, good flashback, good action, good story, good mystery, good twist ending of who Phantasm was. All in all, great movie. Definitely one of my favorite Batman cartoon movies. And peace, guys, and see you later. Go check this out. Definitely.